All right, so I have to do a little bit of rearranging down here. It's just kind of that time. It's been stagnant for a while. I know stagnant is probably the wrong word to use, but I don't remember where I put the pins. I need to use these pins. So that means I need to take them off of her. And it quite frankly pains me a bit to take her down. Because silly as it may sound to some, she's quite helpful to me in finding myself and recognizing that appearances can be not only deceiving, but also detrimental. So when someone thinks you look a certain way, you should act a certain way. When that doesn't align with what they think, it can make you question yourself. So it's like, was I wrong? Am I wrong? And then you gotta back up and go, no, you weren't wrong. You aren't wrong. Somebody put a thought into your mind that you're supposed to act a certain way, be a certain way, present a certain way. And when you don't do that, they get intimidated because they don't have the same, I don't know what the fuck word you want to use. Comfort level. Confidence, I suppose, is appropriate. So when you tell someone you feel a certain way and they don't know how to respond to that description, explanation, and they try to shut you down or make you feel lesser, it's probably because they don't know how to speak. It's not likely because of what you're saying, because much more likely, rather, because of what they don't know how to say. You know, certain things like, I'm sorry, I was wrong, I apologize, I love you. That's a big one. A lot of people don't know how to say I love you. Because that carries a lot of weight. It doesn't have to. It shouldn't have to. Anyway, like, it's just, I don't want to say they're just words, but it's not a I love you, get down on your knees and ask them to marry you. No, it's just, I love you. You can say I love you to everyone. And I do. I don't think that's a negative. I don't think it means less if it becomes a romantic love. There's different kinds of love, I particularly have a hard time differentiating them. For me, it's love is kind of universal, but I wouldn't claim that say I love you to my mom, that means the same thing as it would to a romantic interest, or in the same way that it would to my son when I say I love you. You know? Love as a concept can be universal. But how you use the word can be specific. And again, I think that's why it's so important to speak.